Hello, sir. So welcome to my e-portfolio. So let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Farnisa binti Muhammad Alimude and I am a food science and nutrition student. I like to watching documentaries and I think that documentaries provide a lot of information that we can learn from it. I hope that one day I could be a respected public figure that plays an active role in the environmental issues. Okay, the reason that I chose the environmental issue is because the environmental is severely damaged because of the many kinds of pollution. Next, I think that youth may act as a model for raising environmental awareness, and university is a good place to shape the students' mind and attitude towards the environment. And I think that humans themselves have a responsibility to manage the earth, and for every problems that comes, there will always solutions behind it. So it's just a matter of fact. Okay, this is my final essay and I forgot to mention. Actually, my title is Improving Environmental Awareness Among UMS Students. So the solution that I suggest is for the university to provide bicycle facilities that can encourage students to cycle. The three main ideas from it is by creates incentive to encourage cycling as a primary mode of transportation, make the street safer so that the cyclists feel more confident to cycle, and also provide an adequate and varied number of bicycle parking facilities. The strength of my solution is that it could help to reduce the production of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide that released by vehicle emission that could give rise to the greenhouse effect and also help to form a healthy lifestyle. And then I think that nature could also be protected by saving green space from development and the establishment of vehicle parking that cause wide spaces. However, the weakness of my solution is that for the university to do that, they need a huge amount of money. Okay, and then for this is artifact and reflection. First of all, while completing my essay, I stumbled upon this video of Didi and Friends. The title is Even I Know That is actually a music video. And I thought that this video is quite interesting. Even though this educational fun type of videos mainly targeted children, but the content inside it is suitable for all kind of ages. This video tells exactly what human did to our earth and constant environmental pollution made for the sake of human development and life affect not only plants and animals but humans themselves someday. And it is not possible that someday we have to breathe from the tank. And this is a newspaper cut that I found on New Straits Times on July 5th, 2019. The title is UMS committed to reducing single-use plastic. UMS effort in reducing single-use plastic shows that university is a suitable place to encourage our society to be more aware of our surrounding condition. This is because plastic takes forever to decompose and it causes a lot of problems. And then another one is from Buzzworthy website, and I think this is a good way or many solutions to improve our environmental condition. And what is done actually cannot be undone, but there's still a way to make up our planet Earth from the disastrous effect of pollution. The reason why environmental pollution existed might be because human knows how to extract the natural resources, but they lack the knowledge to sustain the existing resources and how to manage them. So this is a website from Buzzworthy that tells 10 inventions that will actually make a difference for the planet this year. And that is all from me. Thank you.
Welcome to my portfolio. My name is Noraisha Ilyana binti Ibrahim and I am a full-time student at the University Malaysia Sabah, majoring in food science and nutrition. I choose to take an academic reading and writing for my English subject this semester. By browsing this portfolio, you will be able to view my assignment that I have completed during my studies at UMS. Thank you for your interest, and please reach out to me if you have any questions. So, topic that I choose for my essay is improving environmental awareness among UMS students. The reason why I choose this topic is because I can see there is no awareness among UMS students toward environment. This is proven when I enter the class. There is a lot of rubbish on the floor and on the table from the previous class. Environments can be saved by cooperation from every party, either government or personal institution. Other than that, I believe that every pupil can change if they get a proper education and knowledge. So let's go to the final essay. In the final essay, there is also artifact and reflection from my topics. Environmental awareness among young students can be rising through media outlets like social media, radio, television, and printed media. Social media is the most powerful media because students tend to access the social media during their leisure times. Virtual learning is one of the new methods as it can reach more people in one time. So, UMS can use this kind of method to publish their activity and campaign so that students can participate either even though they're busy with assignment at home or hostel. Then printed media is also another efficient way to raising awareness. UMS can attach the poster at information board so that students can read their during their waiting for the bus. So every solution comes with strength and weakness. The strength for this solution is the student will be able to increase their knowledge by only read and listen through media outlets like using virtual video without the need to leave the hostel. Other than that, the student can also increase their knowledge of technology as well as environmental information, and it also will help the closer relationship with another students as they can communicate, form opinions, and get to know each other. The weakness of this solution is there is some things that have a limited access and have poor access to internet. This makes them cannot join this activity. Then, other than that, the lack of students wants to participate because of time constraint and only a small number still watch television and listen to the radio. So for article and reflection, I choose these two articles about online learning or virtual learning. For me, virtual learning makes us explore the uses of technology as it's rare using in Malaysia for learning and practices. It is not too late to explore the technology as it's more fun and make your life easier. This article is about young woman that receive scholarship because of passion and interest toward environment. I hope I will be this kind of person that has passion to save the environment for the future generation. While this article is about UMS that being model leader in environment conservation among all higher education institutions. I hope after this UMS students can be more aggressive to involve in every activity about environment and can implement their knowledge in their daily life. That's all from me. Thank you for viewing my portfolio and watching my video.
Hello everyone. So today I am going to present about my portfolio titled Improving Environmental Awareness Among UMS Students. First of all, I will introduce myself. I am Philip Bolus. I'm from Keningau and currently studying at UMS, taking mass communication program. So generally, this e-portfolio will serve you on how to improve environmental awareness, especially among UMS students. The reason why we chose environmental issue is that The world is now increasingly threatened by worsening environmental problems, largely associated with human action. Next, to increase public awareness of the growing environmental problems, and young people can act as model to raise environmental awareness. That are some of the reasons why we chose environmental issue. So, in the making of this essay, I have put all the essay outline, draft essay, final essay, and the completed essay in this e-portfolio. So, let's move to my final essay. So, this is my final essay. As I mentioned before, our essay title is Improving Environmental Awareness Among UMS Students. So let's look into it. First of all, my solution on how to improve environmental awareness among UMS students is by practicing the 3R method of waste management: reduce, reuse, and recycle. The 3R method of waste management is an efficient way and a necessary step to be taken in this developing world. With all the growth in hand, improper disposal of waste and carelessness have created many forms of consequences and inconvenience among us. Due to impact of environmental pollution, people have been more cautious on waste disposal. Generally, waste management starts with the collection of waste from the source itself. Hence, the main or popular method for waste management are the three R's concept: reduce, reuse, and recycle. First is reduce, where it is about reducing the production of waste by controlling excess use of product and also by the reduction of sources while the product is manufactured. For example, the university students can promote the use of more eco-friendly items so that it can be disposed of easily without polluting our environment. Second concept is reuse. Reuse is another concept of waste management in which the product, instead of being disposed, should be reused in a more creative ways. For example, university students should buy the reusable food container or bottle water to everywhere they go. The concept is recycle, which is about converting the waste into raw materials so that they can be used again for the manufacturing process. This type of waste management will reduce the cost of production. For example, your university provide recycling bin everywhere inside the university so that the student can easily utilize it. Actually, there is a weakness about my solution because most studies found that university students had a genuine concern for the environment. However, they did not seem to know how to do so because their knowledge about environmental and waste management issues seems low. Not only that, the previous reflection from the research found that students might be able to notice the type of material used for the packaging, but most of them failed to understand how those packaging create wastage. Therefore, the 3R method of waste management is very important to maintain environmental sustainability. Okay, next I will show you the artifact and reflection. So recently I found this short animation video titled "Man" by Steve Katz speak about the effect of the greedy attitude of human beings who use nature without considering the state of environment. In my opinion, this video is quite interesting because it teaches us about the effect of human behavior towards environment. This type of video hopefully can increase environmental awareness. Next, this newspaper cut from Daily Express, January 11, 2020, titled Change Mindset to Address Plastic Pollution. This program is some of the effort made by UMS to increase environmental awareness to deal with plastic pollution. UMS Deputy Vice Chancellor Professor Dr. Ramza Dambul said that the best way to address plastic pollution is to change people mindsets in terms of value and attitude alteration toward much higher environmental sustainability awareness and commitment. So that I think targeting university students to improve their environmental awareness is a good option because it fits very well in the agenda to mold the right mindset among the younger generation for a livable, viable, and sustainable future. Other than that, I've also put this website I found about sustainability innovation made by human that might help save the world. I think that's all from me. I hope that we all can protect our environment. This is because environmental protection should be the responsibility of all people regardless of age. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I will present about my e-portfolio, which is about improving environmental awareness among UMS students. Before I start, I will introduce myself. I am Sarah Shahira binti Zakaria. Currently, I am taking Bachelor of International Business HE09 at UMS. I love to explore and enjoying the nature. In my leisure time, I will go on a walk. Not only that, I also love to watch movie and especially the horror movie. This e-portfolio is explained about the effort to increase the environmental awareness, especially among the UMS students. I hope that this e-portfolio will give useful information and could be used as a reference for the further investigation. The reason why I choose this issue is because of the environmental conditions nowadays is worsened due to the irresponsible action of humans. In order to create the awareness about the human environment to the public. The educational institution can be used to promote the environmental awareness. And university is a good place to form the positive attitudes towards the environment. This is because it is our responsibility to protect our environment for the better future. In my opinion, in order to improve the environmental awareness among the UMS students is first by applicating the environmental education as a course or subject in UMS. Therefore, the UMS lecturer plays an important role in teaching environmental education as a subject or course in the UMS. This is to foster the environmental awareness among the students. First, the students needs to be taught about the sustainability in their subject or course. For example, the lecturer need to teach the UMS students about the sustainable consumption and production or about the globalization in its relation to sustainable development. Secondly, the UMS student also should be taught to understand how the ecosystem work within their institution where the student is ought to know and aware about how the university gets or dump the food's water energy needs and how UMS manage its waste disposal. Thirdly, the lecturer in UMS also needs to cultivate a sense of ownership among the UMS students by reorienting rewards to reflect the environmental issue. For example, The student needs to see example on how to purchase foods, paper, and other sustainability supplies. By providing the environmental education as subject in UMS can help to create the sense of awareness and responsibility among students to the environment. Not only that, the student also will be more aware and care about the environment condition and cooperate with each other to manage their environment. However, not every students will be attracted to the environmental education subject and activities. This is because different students may have the different interests. Okay, this is the artifacts that related to environmental awareness, where this one is the short film about pollution, where this short film is show about the environmental pollutions and how the human acts cause those pollutions. In my opinion, this video is full of useful information, and it is provide us the information about the several pollution that happen around us this whole time, but we neglect it. Okay, this one is about the local NGO program, which is Zero Waste, that provide 5 education modules that aim to raise the environmental awareness among the youth. I'll move to the eco-friendly innovation. This video is provide 5 incredible enterprise that innovates their invention to be eco-friendly. Which is first, there's the lab in India that turn the smoke from the factory into the art tools such as ink. Second, the mycotic in Indonesia make a room for the mushroom to replace the use of woods. Third, for the El Hino in India also create paper from the poo, especially from the rhinoceros and elephant. Fourth, for in Hong Kong, the alchemist creation has cycled the trash into beautiful arts. And fifth, the Blue Run in Singapore recycle plastic waste and create eco-friendly carbon nanotube that replace cement. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Today I am going to present our essay, which is Improving Environmental Awareness Among UMS Students. My name is Nur Azza Atira binti Nazul Nizam with metric number BN1811027. My interest is film and bakery. My field of study is food science and nutrition. I am a second year student from Kuching, Sarawak, and it has been my dream to study outside of my state. Even though Kuching is a great city with great people, food and culture, it is my favorite place in the whole world. Despite that, my curiosity deepens with age as I want to see a whole new world where I discover something new and peculiar that gets me learning about life and its content. That is why I chose to further my study in KK. The town, food, and culture are so unfamiliar to me. Nonetheless, after having to live there for 2 years of my life, Kota Kinabalu has won my favorite second place in the whole world. So the reason why I chose this title because I believe that we can help in changing the world. Also, education is an important aspect of life, especially if we can implement the knowledge into something that is meaningful, where we can give back to the earth. We are the future leader of the world, so we must gain proper knowledge to take care of the earth so it will survive for another eon. Next, I am going to explain my points.
Okay, my title is Improving Environmental Awareness Among UMS Students. So, the cheapest and the easiest way to help in reducing climate change is to plant trees. So, so we have to implement this thinking into UMS student by organizing a talk or convention. We can also recruit volunteers among UMS students by starting up a club or a non-profit organization where they can learn and experience firsthand on tips and tricks to plant healthy seedlings for trees to grow. Next, we can raise money to fund a project, which can also help and facilitate in growing public awareness of the need to protect the environment. So the fund that we have collected can uh, can help the volunteers to travel to a demolished forest. The student will witness the horrible impact of deforestation on nature with their own eyes. Okay, next is by taking part of this project, UMS can reinforce their aesthetic as eco-campus. The established Eco-Campus Management Center is a platform for the university to provide a framework where the values have shown that UMS is committed to reduce carbon dioxide within and immediately surrounding the campus. If the students have included themselves within these values and working to achieve this goal, UMS will show as the ultimate organization that prioritizes in addressing local, national, and global climate issues. The university can spread awareness to all students by conducting a tree planting day annually where the students are encouraged to plant a tree in an area that has been affected by deforestation in and out of the campus. So next we will see my artifacts and reflections in my e-portfolio. Okay, first off, the videos that I watched from YouTube is a documentary by Vox. This video explained that why cities should plant more trees because it will act as natural air purifier in the cities. They are suffering from severe air pollution like in New York City, in Washington DC. After watching the video, I feel like trees are the most important weapon to survive a toxic air pollution, especially in cities. Okay, next is a chart that shows annual mean temperature of Australia. We can by seeing this chart, we can see that in 2019 it was the hottest in the last in the last decade. So this have resulted in the infamous Australian bushfire. The aftermath resulted in large carbon footprint and spreading of large smoke cloud to New Zealand. Okay, next is the benefits of tree-based restoration. First off, it improves water quality. It provides sustainable timber, fiber, and fuel. Improves soil health, food products, and forest products. It creates job, improve biodiversity, improve air quality, and helps mitigate change. It helps mitigate climate change. So that is why I chose planting tree as the solution for my essay. That's all from me. Thank you for watching. Thank you.